What do we got cooking today, guys? This is RyanREAX with another video. We got DAX Killshot 3. I was wondering when he was going to post some more music. I figured his last remix would have done him in a little bit longer than this, but no, he's back. Let's see what DAX has cooking today. Let's go. Thank you guys for 3 million subs. I'm never going to meet 3 million subs because I'm surprised I'm even at 800 and something subs. Majority of the world just, they don't respect or like people like me. They don't, because of my views. I'm not afraid to be the fire starter. I'm not afraid to speak my mind and be controversial, even if it means that it's going to make people not want to click that sub button, because I'm not doing it for the subs. I'm doing it for the truth. I'm doing it for me, for people that do support me for the future, to look back at all this. It's just fun to do. But I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just see what DAX has cooking up today. What is he doing? Cinematic, what is this? That logo is sick. You got Canada. I'm surprised he doesn't have a freaking mop or something. Wait a minute. Interesting. Okay, so he's treating this like a movie. Got the one eye symbolism going on. It's like his face is all smushed up. To be fair, the thumbnail is kind of like that too. It's supposed to be either like, obviously it's supposed to be like Terminator, but it can also be like Cyberpunk. But yeah, it's that Illuminati one eye symbolism. Alright, music by DAX. I'm not going to go through all the names. Moses Israel, Natalia, Moscato, or Moscaso, Gerard Najir. It's the editor, or the visual effects. Pretty cool. Stunt flight coordinator, Cammy Bruder. So they got a whole movie.
Why's everybody still calling me a rapper? I'm an artist, I just rap for fun, but still do it the hardest.
Didn't he say in another song before he's not a rapper, but an artist? Okay.
Have known that I was coming like the song I did with Marcus once I hops in the beat disposed.
Hobson the beat, like Hobson. I never listened to Hobson, I just see his name thrown around, seeing like thumbnails of him or whatever. Very interesting. Let's bring it back.
Why's everybody still calling me a rapper? I'm an artist, I just rap for fun, but still do it the hardest. Should have known that I was coming like the song I did with Marcus once I hops in the beat dispose of the carcass. I remember when I started, people
dispose of the carcass, killed the beat, get it?
People tried to call me stupid, so I took the liberty to level up and go retarded. This ain't
level up and go retarded. It's kind of funny. I don't want to call it, it's a bar, but it's a silly bar.
Stupid, so I took the liberty to level up and go retarded. This ain't mainstream music, I see red when I rap. Don't compare me to these people who see red on a carpet, so I
that's a bar right there. So don't compare people to him like the people that are on the red carpet, but he sees red when he raps. So he's not doing it for the fame and the glory, although it comes with it. He's not doing it for that, because in like other songs that he talked about, if he wanted to do what mainstream wanted, he would just go a different direction. So I get that. But at the same time too, he's doing it in a way to where he doesn't have to cater to those needs by being signed by a record label to where they're going to dictate the direction for where he's going. Whereas these people that may be on the exterior successful, rich and famous, popular, on the interior, their own soul is being destroyed out of them because they have to do things that they don't want. But in return, they get to be on that red carpet that people are trying to get on, and people that glorify people that are on it. But for him to say that regarding him seeing red when he raps, it's legit emotion behind it for the messages that he's trying to portray. And his style and what he says. So don't compare him to people like that, even though he's, you know, thank you for the 3 million, which is kind of paying his own homage for that because he put that in the beginning before the song started. It's like, in the eyes of entertainment and media, he's considered a celebrity, but he doesn't want to be put on that same pedestal as them because a lot of it's just trash, mumble rap, pop and zannies, this, that, and the third. So they're getting popular off of artificially inflated crap that isn't skillful. There's no time or effort or thought put into it. It's just glamour and crap. So that was a bar.
Up and go retarded, this ain't mainstream music. I see red when I rap. Don't compare me to these people who see red on a carpet. So I took off to another dimension. There's no birds here in space, I ain't seeing your mentions. Niggas claim I ain't shit, then go use my shit to get them views, notoriety, and fucking attention.
Okay, so for that specific phrase, line, whatever, I can agree people hate on him, but then they use that hate to gain traction and views. And it's not just him, it's a lot of people. Keemstar is a big example. J Station or whatever is a big example. And then, like, you could say that for reaction channels who use his music or other people's music or videos or whatever to gain traction. So people that are fans of reaction channels will click on and then get the viewpoint or the opinion from people like me and other people. But what separates me from those reactors is if I did it for views, which I know views will come, it's inevitable. But if I was doing it for the sole purpose of views, I would hype everything I'd put up. There's so many, like, you can check out a lot of my videos, if not most of them, where you're going to see a bunch of dislikes and negative comments, period. Because I'm speaking the truth when I listen to something. If I hear a song, I tell you, even though if I use a clickbait title, reaction, there's a clever way for you to tell if it's a reaction or a review. I say this time and time again too. I won't spoil it, but it's very clever and simple. It's simple. It's so silly. But not just that, but I tell people, yeah, this is a review. It's not a genuine reaction. But not just that. The main point is, and you can watch other videos that I've, covered with DAX, and I will say how I feel. And it's not all good. It's like, I stir up controversy, but I don't do it for that. I'm just stating my opinion based off of biblical principles, if that makes sense. So it's like, it's not me that has a problem with certain things, but it's God that has a problem with certain things. So I just simply put it out there. I plant seeds for people. Now, if I just wanted people's views, and if I wanted to just go with the flow and make everyone happy so they're gonna, enjoy my channel more, then I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't tell the truth. I would just make up these bubbly lies. So there you go. But yeah, a lot of these reactors, they'll fake reactions, or they'll hype something up that they really don't like, just so people will stay on their side, so they can keep gaining more attention, because they'll get their friends to, hey, come watch this. I'm not going to do any name dropping, because I'm not even saying that people are necessarily doing it. I can't prove it. But I know it does happen, and it happens. Let's go. Sorry for the vacuum.
It's a famine in this industry, a rap recession. The only substance is abuse. Let me cut the tension. I'm bringing real rap back. I was sent by the greats, and I swore I was fucking protected. This is a Killshot.
I see what he's saying for that, being protected, because, I mean, realistically, a lot of people who say the truth, they get like a hit on their head, or people don't like it, and then they have to be protected. So
everybody knows that I'm coming, I'm making noise, but they acting like they ain't hearing me. Independent rapper who got it straight out the mud when nobody was showing love. Pussy nigga, I'm the epitome. Killshot, never took a handout from no one. I got it popping myself, and I kept my dignity. Inspired by the greats and then Father, Son, that's a trinity. And I don't give a fuck if you hating or you ain't feeling me. Yeah, these people hate it when you're self-made. It's blue flame when I burst and disperse rage. Don't gotta physically tussle, I let my words play. Knew I was special cause the bus I took back in first grade. Mama told me don't listen, they don't know pain. No names playing with me, but they ain't got no game.
So this is him talking his stuff, and that's an interesting shot right there. I like the cinematography is on point. The muted color, like color grading, really sets the mood and the tone for what's going on. And like the background, the ambient lighting and colors, everything's good. I like the time of day that they use to shoot. It's not just an overexposed, whited out sky. You can see the mountains back there. It's on the cooler side too. So it's like, It's like, this is real. There's no sunshine and roses. This is just real cold steel. Is the thought process I get when looking at the visuals. And then with his face and stuff, it's like he survived everything. He's here, and he's like a machine, like a rap machine.
Don't know pain, no names playing with me, but ain't got no game. I don't miss whatever I drop hits. It's a stretch if you running with me. I sweat propane, kick it flipping, I'm skating laps.
See, I sweat propane like a machine. I totally get it. So it's like a Terminator scheme.
Around these fucking gimmicks, I'm wicked twisted, I'm half insane and diagnosis gifted. My words vertically exceed the roller coaster limit. That's why when they try to ride along, they fucking miss it. I'm painting pictures too perfect.
Wait, I missed it.
And diagnosis gifted. My words vertically exceed the roller coaster limit. That's why when they try to ride along, they fucking miss it. I'm painting pictures too perfect.
It's interesting.
To pick apart and diss it. They don't got the knowledge, the strength and integrity is missing. I remember days when my streaming numbers were pots to piss, and people tried to talk but they couldn't see that I had a vision. Eminem done paved the path, Pac saw me in a dream. J. Cole can really hoop, we should play on the same team.
So now he's paying homage to the greats, the people that inspired him to get into this and to keep going and push and push and push. So he's giving back.
Eminem done paved the path, Pac saw me in a dream. J. Cole can really hoop, we should play on the same team. Driving down the lane, he could kick it to me. 4, 3, 2, 1, beating these buzzers and taking straight leads. I'm half amazing, the other half is the energy of every great poet, Shakespearean type MC. Mozart, Bach, Beethoven inspired melodies. Cadence from an angel that's devilish yet heavenly. Watch how
And I like how he's actually paying homage to people outside of the rap game. Like, that's really cool. So just people that just utilize their skill and craft to make something, and then literally live, sleep, breathe, bleed their craft.
I summon the beast. Watch how my mouth is foaming when an angel that's devilish yet heavenly. Watch how I summon the beast. Watch how my mouth is foaming when I step in the booth and I know I'm about to fuck up a beat. Watch how I slow it down for you, then bring it back up to you. Same, both world record speed. Alpha male better.
As a runner, I approve of that message. I was never a sprinter though. And I like how he did slow it down, but I kind of wish at that point he would have sped it up. But it's all right.
Fuck up a beat. Watch how I slow it down for you, then bring it back up to you. Same, both world record speed. Alpha male better flow, my LMs don't know P's. So I stay on my cue cause they sleeping just like straight Z's. Niggas hate on me, then I see them go try and copy. Cause I'm spitting these facts so they printing them like machines. Give me the mic, give me the booth, give me the beat that let's produce. Give me the strength to fill the shoes of the greats and deliver truth. Give me the tools to fuel the youth, replenish, spend and recoup. Then redirect negativity pointed at me to you. Give me the chance to redo, review, remove any excuse. And push through any obstruction or rule that tries to reduce my mathematical flow that adds me in every room. But subtracts me from the trash that they've been force feeding to you. Honestly, I might quit. I miss my janitor job and the long night shifts. I stick to myself cause my touch is Midas. Trust everything that I touch spreads like virus. I don't give a fuck if you hate it, you don't like this. I don't lend flows, my last name ain't bias. I can't beat bought, my music is priceless.
Wait, his last name ain't what?
Flows, my last name ain't bias. I can't
My last name ain't Bice?
beat bought, my music is priceless. And I've been hulling their mouth and bronchitis. Niggas be trashy by it, I'm so sick of the music. Climbing, scuba dive.
That was like a Mortal Kombat thing, like.
Niggas be trashy by it, I'm so sick of the music. Climbing, scuba diving, swimming into the mainstream with the sharks and stealing like a pirate. Fucking up giants, David, jerk, Goliath. Trumpet the game, I'll jolt your bite. And wanna be me, the only thing you'll ever be is hepatitis. Niggas be talking like I ain't the nicest, meanest flow. It drip beside it, work like concerts, blow your mind with triple ententes, perfect time, and I'm in constant rhyming.
Okay, so it's kind of cool because the remix he just did, it seemed like he wanted to just throw too much into it way too fast and too much. So like he was trying to outride the beat, but no matter how far he would go, even to the end of the song, it felt like the beat was still ahead of him. But with this cadence and this flow and this is like he wanted to make I'm not saying he didn't want to make that song, that remix, but it's kind of like I feel like he did it just for the sake of doing it, just to be, have that on his in his library. But this seems like he was actually able to just sit down, think about how he's going to articulate and write, and then have more time and stuff to practice the cadence and just, rehearsal and stuff like that. Because it sounds much more professional. Like this sounds so much better. Like he's writing this beat. It's not writing him. He's owning this one. Period. And I also think because he's in his zone. Like he's in his zone for this one because it's like this song is much more personal to him. But just think about it, the last song, and now think about this when I hit play of how much more it sounds much more technically inclined.
Your lever beat is hepatitis. Need to be talking like I ain't the nicest, meanest flow. It drip beside the work like concerts. Blow your mind with triple entendres and perfect timing. I'm in constant rhyming. Morning night, I'm constantly grinding. Who's better? I don't care, but I know I'm top 5 greatest of all time. And listen, I'm fucking here, yeah, it ain't a mistake. And with the shit I've already dropped, I can't be erased, replaced, removed. And I'ma do whatever it takes to have a seat at the table with the rest of the greats. I ain't focused on the beef, let's be talking some steak. Cause
He said it again. No beef unless I'm doing takeout. Come on.
Got too much at it, this is out of my lane. I said it once in the beginning and I'll say it again. I went from stupid to retarded, now I'm going insane.
I like how he brought it back to say now I'm going insane. Pretty cool.
Everybody knows that I'm coming, I'm making noise, but they...
See, that reminds me of Joker Returns when the car blew up. It's like the same, bring the camera back, match his steps depending on if you're doing autofocus or manual focus because of the aperture, and then just the focus, like making sure that he stays in focus. Just gotta kind of match the walking. But if you do autofocus, you don't have to, but then you have the chance of it like going out of focus if there's like, you know, focus breathing. It's another thing. Anyway.
Like they ain't hearing me. Independent rapper who got it straight out the mud when nobody was showing love. Pussy nigga, I'm the epitome. Killshot. Never took a handout from no one. I got it popping myself and I kept my dignity. Inspired by the greats and then fathers, and that's a trinity. And I don't give a fuck if you hating or you ain't feeling me. Say less, do more. Stacks.
What I would like to have seen was some type of conflict. There wasn't really a conflict there. Subscribe for more. Road to 4 million. Shoot, it's always gonna be road to something, right? But yeah, the car's exploding as he's just moving past them. Like he's not a force to be reckoned with. I get that, but it'd been cool to see like some type of antagonist or something to go against him. It's all right though. Maybe a part. Well, it's technically Killshot 3. So maybe there's gonna be a part 2 to this. Maybe he's gonna bring this character back into another song. Who knows? See, I don't see anything. I don't see a real issue with this song. He did bring up the Trinity, which isn't biblical, but it's whatever. And what I mean by it's whatever, it's like I'm nitpicking. You know, I'm sure he's not even really talking about the Bible per se when it comes to that. And then number 2, yeah, just the swearing and just certain things, but he didn't make any male genitalia jokes or anything. This is much more of a serious song. Yeah, he's talking his game. He treaded through the mud. People weren't there for him when he needed them the most, and now they're, you know, hey, I remember you, hey, anything, like playing it off like they don't know him and stuff, and like, yeah, we were best friends. Secretly they're just plotting to see what they can, you know, benefit from him and stuff like that. And yeah, he treaded through the mud, got through all this negative stuff. I don't even want to necessarily say and turn it around to make something, but I will say that he turned a negative situation, and he is in a lane to where he doesn't need to be a janitor anymore. He turned his life, he changed his life, I will say. And you might think that's disrespectful for me to say he didn't turn his life around. It's just because of certain themes and lyrical attributes and certain like lifestyle choices. And yes, I'm gonna judge. You could judge me for judging if you want. That's fine. None of my business the way you feel about me. But it's like we're either living for righteousness or we're living for evil. There's really no middle ground. Yeah, like we can live like our spirit's willing, but our flesh is weak, and most people choose the flesh, the carnal side of life. But generally, you're either ascending or descending. That's it. And yeah, you can ascend certain ways, but descend in other ways, I guess. But overall, your heart level, where you're at in life and how you take things. But I'm going to wrap this up. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you as always. Thank you for watching this. Congrats, DAX. Really cool. And that's just not damage control. I mean, you know, because it wasn't really a bad message. Peace. And 20 minutes.